Welcome to Dodger Stadium. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. Well, Siggy, today we get the pleasure of seeing one of the hottest bats in baseball. His consistency at the plate has been remarkable.
Yeah, Boog, one of the toughest outs in the league right now. Sit back and relax because this guy's about to put on a show.
First pitch coming your way next.
Yeah, I'm really on a grind. 247-365.
And on the hill for the Dodgers, Tyler Glasnow. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
And that's how we get started here in Los Angeles. High chopper to third. Muncy throws to first in time.
Batting second, left field.
Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Christian Yelich.
And Boog, he's their team leader in home runs, so you know the pitchers on that other side, man, they took a lot of time preparing for him in that pregame meeting. You know, he's got a lot of pop, and it's real pop. It's not fluky at all. He can absolutely change the outlook of a game very quickly, so watch out when he steps in.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. This one looks like trouble. Around second now, going for three. The relay throw. And he's got no chance. He's out.
The triple is arguably the most exciting play in baseball, and the guys work so hard to get around first, to get around second, and to get thrown out at third. Man, you just feel bad for him. On top of that, he was already in scoring position, so you think about how it kind of hurts the team as well.
Now it's going to be Jackson Chourio. And that one upstairs, ball one. Chourio launched a homer in his most recent game. Two down, nobody on. Glasnow, 32 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2011. That one misses. Ball 3. And there's the automatic. The 3-1 to the right side, and that one finds its way through. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Andrew Vaughn now. Quick move to first. Chourio back in on a dive. 4 for 8 in the series so far. The 1-0. That one ran inside, almost got him. Chourio, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that's another ball.
Here we go, Tyler.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike one.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Let's go, Tyler.
And ball four to
first
a board. Challenge from behind the dish here.
Batting fifth, second baseman David Hamilton.
Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still one challenge left for them. Now it's the second baseman, David Hamilton. 3 for 9 of the series coming in. Fastball for a strike at 95.
Ball one.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Two on, 2 outs. That's to third. They take the force out. That is the inning. Brewers strand a couple, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the Show LA. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Getting the nod in this one, Quinn Priester. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Very dominant his last time out, picked up the win, only allowed 1 run. These guys would love to see him back on his game in this one.
Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Third baseman, number 13, Max Muncy.
High.
And now the 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Ball one.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Batting second, designated hitter.
Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. At the very bottom, hitting 9th, Tommy Edman.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting in a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy is always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Shohei Ohtani stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ground ball. Ortiz on the run, throw to first, and they get the out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
2 outs, base is empty. So here's Kyle Tucker now. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Yelich on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. On to the second now from Dodger Stadium. No score. Back here at Dodger Stadium. All set for the start of the inning. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. Glasnow back to work. Popped up. Brings it in, and there's one down.
Batting seventh, third baseman, Luis Rengifo.
Next for Milwaukee, Luis Rengifo with 3 hits on the series, and one of them a homer.
Ball.
Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball. The 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Got him swinging.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Jake Bauers at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Two down, nobody on. Clips the corner. 0-2. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And the strike is overturned after review. Still 2 challenges left for them.
Here we go, Tyler.
On the ground, right side. And it goes just foul. No score here in the second. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one carrying, and it is out of here. A solo shot, and the Brewers have the lead. It's 1-0.
He hasn't been at his best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for him. Maybe it's a sign of more to come. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Joey Ortiz now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Ortiz came up with 4 hits in his last game.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Got him swinging. Had him out front for strike 3. Milwaukee strikes first on this solo jack. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at Chavez Ravine, bottom half of inning number 2, Andy Papas steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
No.
One now. Right through there for a strike.
Ball 2.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
The batter now will be Will Smith. First round pick out of Louisville in 2016. Backed off the plate that time.
Ball.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
And that one fouled off. Two now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Two now. And that one cutting but missing down low. To third, Rengifo. Slinging it to first in time.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Next to the dish is Freddie. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
That's a hit. And the tying run is on base.
Batting 7. Shortstop.
Mookie digs in here. Third in the NL in RBIs this year. Here's your one. Just
that's
missed.
a ball.
Swung on, and there it goes. It is high. It is far. It is gone. Mookie Betts with a towering shot. Homer number 25 on the year. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 2-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boom. We knew it wasn't coming back. So many times a sinker inside is a foul ball off the ankle for the batter. But that time he did a really nice job of staying inside the pitch and getting through.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with the knock in this one.
Way high there. Ball one. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in game 3 of this 4-game series.
Well, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today. Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
The 2-1. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. 2 runs across in the inning. Bottom half of inning number 2. That's way outside. And it's a full count. Out to short, Ortiz. Tosses to first.
That's an out.
An acrobatic play to end the inning. Mookie Betts brings the noise on this home run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. This is Dodgers baseball on The Show, LA.
Recipe for disaster, waiting your eggs in one basket breaking. That's why I got 2 clicks on the side like an Apple payment. I'm brighter than the...
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Ball inside.
The 1-0.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Here's a 1-1.
Ball.
Swing and a miss.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
2-2 now. That one
Ball
drifts
3.
inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Good job to fight that one off. There's a swing and a drive. Hernandez going back. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. In the air, left field. Hernandez makes a nice running catch.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Yelich recently taking home Player of the Month honors. Yelich
Ball.
in the box with one away as he takes ball 1.
Hey.
And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish, and I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it.
Ball 2.
Great having
up.
a bat like this in the lineup.
Missed inside with the curve. Next offering in there for a strike. Now 3-2.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
Stays alive. And a payoff pitch. Oh, great stop. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for Milwaukee, right fielder Jackson Chourio.
So up next, Jackson Chourio. Single to right at his first trip.
Ball. Ball 2.
And
down.
an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Pretty close, but it was a ball. So they're now out of challenges. Two down, nobody on. Now
Ball.
3-0. Right
Yep.
through there for a strike. And he walked
That's
him.
a ball.
One of the
Take
things
your
about
base.
that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Vaughn
No.
takes low, second trip to the plate in this one.
You know, the 2-out walk, got to erase that and really go to work on the hitter. You got to go ahead and just let him steal if he's going to. Try to create the swing and miss and get out of this jam.
In the air on the infield. And that is that. Brewers strand one. They're down 2-1. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Off the chain, off the hook. Go to work, make them cook. Just be great, keep them shook. Make them watch, make them look. Let them know you the one. Still in light like a crook. Hottest under the sun. Make them watch, make them look.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And he'll just eat it, so that's an infield knock.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Now it's Max Muncy. That funky Muncy.
This guy's been red hot at the plate coming in, Boog. Hasn't gotten it done yet today, but plenty of ABs left in this one.
Edman aboard here at first with nobody out. That
Ball,
misses.
no.
And the count even 1-1. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. Here comes Edman around third. And they lead by 2.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Shohei Ohtani. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Foul ball there.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Man at second. Broken bat, and it's popped up. 1 away.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Fly to left his first time. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Take first.
Up next for the Dodgers.
First and second, 1 out. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's 0 for 1.
Ball.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit. Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2 on, 1 out. That's a strike. The 2-1. Breaking ball misses up and in.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with the middle of the order hitter off runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Payoff pitch. Swing and a ball popped in the air.
Just
But
foul.
it's just foul. Traffic on the bases with one already in here in the last half of the third. Line, and that's a base hit. Muncy on his horse around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
2 on, 1 out, and up to the plate is Will Smith. First time up, he grounded to third. That one finds the zone. 0-1. There's a strike. Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. Jarrett Koenig, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Pretty much textbook pitching for the 3-pitch K right there. Jumped ahead 0-2 on 2 pitches he didn't want to go after at the plate. Then, knowing he's going to be a little more aggressive, trying to protect, he expands just out of the zone where he couldn't do anything with it. He gets the strikeout and keeps the pitches thrown to a minimum. Very nice.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Here's Freddie Freeman now. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Well struck left field. Carrying well. Goodbye, home run. Freddie Freeman the opposite way. His 26th of the year, and they throw 3 on the board.
Freddie has such a smooth swing. He makes these home runs look so effortless. You feel like everything goes slow motion when a breaking ball like that leaves the hand right down the middle of the plate, and it's like the pitcher screaming, "No!" and the hitter saying, "Yes!" and the ball gets tattooed for a big home run.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Quinn Priester done for the afternoon, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. Jarrett Koenig taking over on the mound.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
So 2 down. Here's Mookie Betts now.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Hard hit left side. Low throw, and he can't pick it.
You know, 2-out errors are kind of like 2-out walks, and sometimes even worse. You know, you think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden, you get another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity they're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for.
And now Teoscar Hernandez grounded out his first time up. And the lefty with the 0-1. There's a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. Big 3-run shot for the Dodgers. And the lead is stretched to 7-1. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Hold on, wait a minute, we all just need a minute. The
already been started, we all just need to finish. If I buy a chain, I'm doing it by myself. And I'ma get a pennant that say I'm independent. I'm a big man. You couldn't kick it with me even with a kickstand. Oh, you got big ideas? Well, I got a big plan. And I only take it up with the big man.
Just missed.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Hamilton wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Sal Frelick.
Here's the center fielder, Sal Frelick. First time up was a pop out.
Now what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Ball 1.
That one close, ruled a ball, and it's 2-1. Slice the other way, that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for Milwaukee, third baseman, Luis.
Next for the Brewers, Luis Rengifo. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That's in for a strike. Swing and a miss.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And a swing and a miss, and there's 2 down.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Bowers takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. And the 1-0.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Frelick leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Runner on the move. Ball outside. 3. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe.
You don't usually see teams try to claw back into games by being aggressive on the base pass like this, but it's still early in this one. This kind of tells me they're going to try to tackle this one 1 run at a time instead of waiting back for a big 3-run homer.
Runner at second. 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3rd out. Milwaukee leads 1. They're down 7-1. Back here in LA, ready to go, bottom 4. Tommy Edman steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
That's a ball.
The lefty, the 1-0.
Ball.
Koenig, in his 4th year, he features a sinker, a cutter, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a 4-seamer. Right through there for a strike. on the ground. Can't glove it cleanly. Gets off a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Up next for the Dodgers, third baseman.
Back to the top of the order. Here comes that funky Muncy to the plate.
Coming in hot, and we've seen more of the same in the box today. He brings a real confidence to this offense.
Check
No,
swing.
that's a ball.
He held up. Ball one. The Dodgers up big in this one. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
Hey!
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a 1-2. Got him. 2 down.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is. And
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. See you later. Shohei Ohtani the opposite way. His 31st home run of the season, and they add to their lead. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
they're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Tucker in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Two down, nobody on.
Ball 2.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back there. See you later. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add on. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Jared Koenig out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Left-hander out of the bullpen, DL Hall.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Andy Pajes.
Ball.
The 1-0. And that is out of play. The 1-1. Ripped to right. And that is that. The 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. On to the top of the 5th we go. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels, and I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player's maybe been grinding it out for a little while and finally gets that home run, is expecting the big lift coming into the dugout, and they just stonewall him, it's awesome.
The Dodgers have some action in their pen. Roki Sasaki looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Sheehan also throwing. And that's outside. And the count's even at 2. Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. If, say, he's been cold or hasn't hit a home run in a long time. And that's always fun when you don't see it coming at all. And everybody in the dugout goes crickets on him.
Yeah, and that veteran player's usually got a response for those individuals with one or the other hands.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. William Contreras digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. That was your worst start one year. Didn't you start like 3 for 33 or something?
Oh, it was awesome. It was, I mean, it was awful. Not awesome. It was awesome.
Not so awesome.
It was awesome for pitchers facing me, but it was awful for me. It sounded like some type of deal at a fast food restaurant, like 3 for 33 or something.
And the strike call will stand. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left.
Ball 1.
And that one hammered way back there. Gone. He doinks it off the foul pole. An absolute smash to left. His 17th of the year. And they cut into the deficit.
Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Here comes Christian Yelich. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. Foul ball. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Ball 2.
Strike 2. Got him looking. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Chourio up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Clips the corner, and the count 1-1. That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Got him looking for the K. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. But the Brewers add 1 with a solo shot. It's now a 9-2 ball game.
I'm always
Back here at Dodger Stadium, let's take a look at how the ball's been flying today. Plenty of power on both sides in this one.
Yeah, it seems like days like this get pitchers questioning their life choices, Boog. Any fan who goes for a bathroom break is at risk of missing another dinger. You know, these Dodgers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. That's strike 2.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
In the air to left center. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers,
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. He's already homered here in this one. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Ball.
The Dodgers up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5.
Ball
And
2.
that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
2 down, bases empty. Here's Betts. He's already homered in this game.
Yep.
And it's
No,
1-1.
that's a ball. That's down.
Fastball is outside. Swing and a ground
That's a foul
ball.
ball.
And foul ball. Payoff pitch. Betts hanging in there. He's a tough at bat. Good plate
Take your
appearance
base, ball
there.
4.
Able to take the walk.
Up next for the Dodgers, left fielder, Teoscar.
So a man at first. Teoscar Hernandez, the next to hit.
Ball 1.
High fly ball out towards left field. Doesn't have enough.
That's a foul ball.
Foul as it bangs off the fence. Right side, hard hit. They get the force. Inning over. 1 left for LA, but they still lead it 9-2. We're back, and here's a look at how we got to this stage of the game.
I followed your footsteps through the dark. The color shape an amazing display, but Aurora's not as bright as your smile beneath the light of distant stars. The faintest traces that Jay left to paint and memorize that I kept.
Roki Sasaki will take over here.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Andrew Vaughn up now for the Brewers.
Well, these Brewers just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. You really can't pin it on one player because we've seen soft contact up and down this lineup. It's time to make some adjustments because this approach is just off.
The 0-1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. One down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
David Hamilton.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Hamilton in the box for the third time today as he takes that one off the plate. Movement in the bullpen. Jack Dreyer, the left-hander, up and throwing. The 1-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
This one in the air, center field. Pajes takes it in for the out. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next for Milwaukee, center fielder Sal Frelick.
Next for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. 1 for 2. And that skips into dirt. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
Ball.
Here's a 2-0. And that's too high. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that's the 3rd out. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're down 7. It's 9-2. Well, we go bottom 6. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Tommy Edman.
Ball 1. No.
Inside.
Inside.
Just missed. That's in there. And now 3-1. Fouled off left side. And a payoff pitch. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Here comes Max Muncy.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Ball. Hey!
1-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. On the ground, right side, Hamilton throws to first in time.
Up next for the Dodgers.
And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. DL Hall won't go any further. And as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for
So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Angel Serpa. He last pitched 2 days ago. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Nobody on the team has more stolen bases than he does this season, Chris. The other way, and he beats the shift. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Dodgers,
Kyle Tucker getting ready to hit. He's been a great free agent sign. And a base hit right there. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Up next for the Dodgers,
Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers. This one in the air, right field. And a foul ball. Two on, 2 outs. And that's in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Activity in the bullpen. Abner Uribe, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Inside, almost got him. First and second, 2 down. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One and 2 here. In the air, center field. Freeland under it. And that'll do it. Great work out of the Brewer bullpen right there. We're through 6 full. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Brewers 2. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season.
Ball.
Sasaki on the mound for the 40th time this season. He joined the team as a free agent.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Line drive, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for Milwaukee, the designated hitter,
Now here's Jake Bauers.
High.
The 0-2. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And there's one down.
Up next for Milwaukee, shortstop Joey Ortiz.
One out man at first. Joey Ortiz up now for the Brewers.
Huh.
That's to third. Muncy to first, and he
made
beats
it.
it. Everyone's safe.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. So back to the top of the order. Here's the catcher, William Contreras.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
That's a ball.
Out towards right center field. Can't reach it. This should score at least one. One run is in. Another comes in to score. It's now 9-4.
Nicely done. Brings home two. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Roki Sasaki done for the day, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
New pitcher for the Dodgers, Jack Dreyer.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
One out, runner at second. And now it'll be Christian Yelich, 1 for 3.
Hey.
Man at second. On the ground to short. Betts slings to first in time.
Up next for Milwaukee, right fielder Jackson Chourio.
Jackson Chourio will hit next.
Well, at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Man on second, 2 down.
Ball.
This one in the air, center field. Pajes going back on this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. Brewers pick up a run on this RBI double. It's now 9-4.
nothing easy, so I had to go and get it. I'm a legend, they gon' try to act
Back here at Chavez Ravine, this offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
It's a true great skill. Never mattered, homie, you hate still. But I'm a legend, I'm not running from nothing. I'm locked, loaded, and dumping. I cooked up in the private, then I showed it in public, huh? You see me rocking and not double the budget, huh? Winning the topic, I stopped, we hit the summit, huh?
D-Ride.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Out to short. Oh, he gloves it. Throw to first. In time. Got it.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
Ball inside.
One to 0 to Freddie Freeman. Popped up. Rengifo takes it in for the out. 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, shortstop Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. And strike one to Mookie Betts. Ball one low. Just off the inside edge. This to third,
foul.
And that's just foul. That one missed. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And there's ball 4.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Way out front for strike 2. That's ripped. Base hit. Betts around second, headed for third. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. That's a base hit, run scores. throw-in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away.
Picks himself up at RBI. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity. And at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Angel Serpa will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. New pitcher now, Abner Uribe. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. Back to the top of the order now. And next for LA, Max Muncy.
He's been locked in lately, and today's been no different, Boo. Really good balance in the box. It's been impressive. Just looks comfortable out there.
Two on, 2 outs.
Ball.
There's a swing and a miss.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Stays alive. The 1-2 knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Runners at the corners with 2 outs. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Ball
3-2
three.
now. Shohei Ohtani would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
And that'll load the bases.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Here's Ohtani. And a foul ball. Uribe, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. See you later. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 14-4.
You know, more than 100 grand slams are hit every season in baseball, but they're still exciting every single time. Well, a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple, so stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. Hits the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job of the plate.
Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner in the center.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
2 down, nobody on. Chopper right side. Hamilton tosses to first, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. Dodgers with the big blast, a grand slam. We look ahead to inning number 8. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Ready to begin the 8th. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Andrew Vaughn. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Betts whips it to first. One pitch and one out.
Up next for Milwaukee, second baseman David Hamilton.
David Hamilton up now for the Brewers. 0 for 3 in this one.
If there's nobody on in front of him, you know, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
Ball one.
The lefty, the 1-0. And that one wrapped foul. The 1-1 is fouled off. The Dodgers up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th.
No.
That
Ball.
misses. Full count now. Draws the
Ball
walk
4.
there.
Take your base.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate, but as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
So man aboard. Next for the Brewers, Sal Frelick.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Hamilton over at first with one away. And he swings through that one. Got him. 2 gone.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Jack Dreyer departs. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. On the mound now, Tanner Scott.
Well, he's had trouble at times keeping the ball in the park this season. Something to keep in mind here.
Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that is that.
You worked all day, now it's time for play. Hey. Just put on your best and relieve your stress. Hey. Feels like a holiday. Bills paid, sipping lemonade up in
Bottom of the 8th. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Andy Pajas. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Foul ball there. The 1-1. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the Dodgers, catcher Will Smith.
Will Smith to the plate. 0 for 4. 2 ground outs, a fly out, and a strikeout.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Abner Uribe done for the afternoon. So they turn to their closer, Trevor McGill.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
Here is Freddie Freeman. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
2 down, nobody on. And now the count is even.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And a breaking ball misses outside. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that extends the inning. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Here's Mookie to hit.
Ball.
Freeman off of first with 2 away.
Ball
really
2.
Good run, perhaps a little bit too much on that 2-seamer. Couldn't hold the corner.
The count 2-1.
Ball.
That's takes low. In there at the knees.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Ground ball right side. In time to Vaughn. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. The Dodgers out front here, 14-4. We go to the 9th. Here's the Brewers DH, Jake Bauers. And first offering is fouled off. A little out front there as he swings through it.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball, but with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
Shortstop, Joey Ortiz.
Next for Milwaukee, Joey Ortiz. Fought off foul. One down, base is empty here in the 9th.
Ball.
Here we go, Tanner.
Set down on strikes. And they're down to their last out.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Contreras stands in now and watches strike one. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth.
Ball one.
Scott, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. On the ground to third, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Dodgers take this one in a blowout.
This team secures a winning season with the W today, and regardless of what else happens the rest of the way, you know that you're a winning ball club. So a little bit of pressure off, put your foot on the gas, and just see where you can finish from this point on.
14-4 is how it ends. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
La pelúa, que no baile, que lo despelucan. No me cuquen, lean los números pa' que se eduquen. Yo no hago canciones, hago himnos pa' que no caduquen. En este género yo fui un Hadouken. Hey, y se extinguieron como en los Dynasty. Antes que me apague, se apaga el sol. Subimos y rompimos el ascensor. El prepa que les tiro Barbasol. Conejo, ahora los miro de arriba y de lejos. No contesto DM, no. Hablen con mi manejo, pero yo soy Coco, usted de Baking. Busca el T tirándome un breaking, estoy en mi pick. Mi voz soy Bill en mi